Hey, hello everybody. This is Henry Kramer, 605 Chaser. And gosh, it is a hot one, hot, sticky mess. And I'm not going to be able to um, check your chats during this, but I'm wanting to show you guys what is expected for today in areas of North Dakota. This is where I'm expecting to do some major storm chasing. And I just met up with one of my followers here that's from Aberdeen area. So, Stephanie, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping me get back on track with the nutrition. On Track Nutrition, a big shout out to them. They set me up with a brownie batter mocha on the rocks. This is some awesome Herbalife product. And I even have my awesome energy bomb. It's sweating on the outside because there's some crazy stuff going on out here. It is a lot of heat. So again, folks, I'm not while I'm in the car right now, but I'm stationary. And I'm not moving. That's why you can see that I'm on TikTok. But today I will not be able to be live while I'm mobile on TikTok. I will be live when I'm mobile on YouTube and Facebook. And I'll be coming to you live with some storm chasing, interesting setup. We have this 10% hatched area for areas of Bismarck, Jamestown, Fargo, North Dakota, all the way to the east over by Bemidji. And this is going to be a pretty significant setup. There is indications that even areas of extreme northeastern portion of South Dakota over by the Sisseton area, you could definitely see significant tornado parameters there. And that's around the 3 o'clock time frame. But let's go ahead and move this a little bit further along before I stop the live here. As we go into 4 o'clock, let me move that tab a little bit further here. There's a look at 5 p.m. today, folks. And as you can see, 5 p.m. has some pretty significant tornado threat over by County 10, west of I-29 area. As you can see there, that is, let me put the graphic on here that kind of can analyze that a little bit. Significant tornado parameter numbers. This is just indications of where the most significant potential for some spin-ups or aka tornadoes are possible. So according to the NAM 3K that was updated at 8 a.m. this morning, this is a high potent area. My location right now, okay, 1 second here. I didn't mean to play that through here. My location right now is in the Aberdeen area. So I'm not that far away. So I'm contemplating whether I want to go all the way up to North Dakota or do I want to stick around this area. It's really quite an interesting setup. There's going to be significant over in Bismarck area, but I want to make sure that I stay on the southwest side of these storms in order to be able to capture the tornado potential. So that's going to be, I'm kind of sitting and waiting. I got like a 3 to 4 hour drive here to go if I want to go over to Jamestown, Bismarck area. But again, my main concern is that once I get into the late evening hours, there is also that potential for some catastrophic flooding for Bismarck, Jamestown, and Fargo areas. So I don't want to get stuck into a flood zone, especially up in those areas. So it's a little tricky. So I'm testing out the equipment. Hopefully everything has worked okay. It looks like it's working. But I had to get a new power inverter, so I can't see any of my gifts that you guys are giving, but I really hope that you guys are gifting because I just spent a whole lot of money. I spent like $130. I had to get a new power inverter, so I'm doing this all for you guys. Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. It's going to be pretty significant later this afternoon for Detroit Lake. Actually, late in the evening is my anticipation for Detroit Lakes, Minnesota area. Again, I'm sporadically going to those in Fergus Falls area around 5 p.m. Alexandria, Minnesota area. pretty significant there. Let's take a look at some of the other risks. So if we zoom this out, there's the tornado risk. One second here. Let me take a look at the wind risk. We have that wind risk here, and that wind risk is all the way from areas eastern part of Montana all the way over to areas of Duluth, and even the upper areas like the Silver Bay, Ashland, Wisconsin area. You guys got some pretty significant winds that are expected there. Also, you got that hail threat. Now, that is a significant hail threat in Minot, Bismarck, Jamestown, that whole red zone, and actually from Williston or even parts of eastern over by Glasgow, Wolf Point, Miles City, Montana. That is even a 15% significant severe threat for hail. And we got a 30% hatched or significant threat for hail. We're talking 4-inch hail all the way along this I-94 area. I believe that's I-94. Yeah, I-94 area. And that's going to continue pretty much the whole entire day. The system, or oh gosh, I got too much going on in my head right now. Surface-based CAPE is what I was trying to say. The energy in here, we've got at 5 o'clock, there is still a ton of energy. I realize you guys see a lot of energy down in Sioux Falls area, but again, I don't suspect there's going to be a lot of capping in the atmosphere farther south. And I don't think the wind shear, the bulk shear, I don't believe that's going to be significant enough to break that cap. However, up farther north, there's going to be enough bulk shear to be able to break that cap fairly early on. At least that's what I'm anticipating. And that's why I look at with these 5,000 joules per kilogram at 5 o'clock near the Aberdeen area. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. But I appreciate you guys all following. And make sure, if you have not followed already on YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that. 605 Chaser on YouTube and Facebook. Because if you want to follow along as I'm live today, while I'm moving along, you're going to want to make sure that you go over there. Plus, we have no idea when TikTok's going to go away. I mean, right now we got another 90 days, thankfully. But you never know if it goes dark. You got to have another method. So Facebook and YouTube. I know Facebook's kind of a dinosaur, but really, YouTube, you got to go over there. I'm going to let you guys go and get my setup for the rest, but hopefully all the audio worked and everything. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you later this afternoon as storms start brewing. Where, I don't know. Is it going to be North Dakota? Is it going to be northern South Dakota? Both areas.